with Python. So let's do Python installation for the beginners. So how to install Python in your system? Just go on any browser. I am choosing here Google Chrome. Now search for Python download. So when you go for Python download, you will be seeing this python.org. This is the official site from where you can download Python. Just click on download Python and there are lots of version of Python. It is already present. So it is better to go with 3.13 because it is not that much new and that much old, so better to go with this. Otherwise some of the features, like in the new version, some of the features may vary. That's why 3.13 is better to download. So if you go for this, you will be having some lots of options according to your system. Just download any of them. If you are using Mac, then Mac. If you're using Windows, then you need to look for whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit, whether you are using Linux. So try to choose the file according to your system. So for me it is 64-bit Windows, so I'm just downloading it. And it is now it is using some folders to save this exe file. So if I run this, see this downloading started. And let's wait for the file. So download complete. After that, click on it. Just go to the folder and click on this exe file. It will start installing. So as because I have already installed Python, so it is showing replacing your existing installation without changing, or otherwise you can go with the customize installations. So from this you will see all these options, and this ideally option, mainly this ideally documentation pip, mainly this ideally option, it should be checked. And then go on next. And there are three options used. If you see here, three options, and here this add Python to environment variables, this option should be checked. And after this, just click on install. It will start installing. So this is what the process is. As because I already have Python in my system, I'm not installing it. You can install by clicking on this. So this is what the installation is. Now after this installation process, which coding environment or the which coding editor we will be using, as because we are learning from scratch, so my suggestion is to go with ideally not Visual Studio Code. VS Code we will be using for projects. VS Code we will be using later, and that time I will show you how to use Python in VS Code, but not now. We are not using VS Code. What we will be using here, just go on the search button. If you successfully installed Python in your system, you will see you can search for IDLE. So this is what, as because 3.13 you already have installed, you will see this option IDLE for Python 3.13 64-bit. It is there. Just click on open. You will see this option will open. So what is this ideally? Ideally is basically, now ideally full form is basically integrated development and learning environment. Now this is what the ideally is. This comes with your Python installation. Here we will be writing the code. So here let's write your first code. So if you want to write your first code, which is hello world, how to do it? Just write print, then one quote, write what you need to write, hello world. and close with parenthesis. This brackets is called parenthesis. Now if you click on this, congratulations, you have written your first Python code. So this is what our ideally, this is how it works. Means if you run one line, the output it will show after this. Means here you will be feeling the proper interpreter version. Like each and every line, if you go for 2 plus 3, the output will be right there. Means line by line execution is happening here. So in the initial case we will be using this ideally. Until and unless we are going to be pro at programming, we will be using this ideally shell. And later, what are the other option? We can go with VS Code, or otherwise for big projects we can go with Google Colab. Search on Google Colab. So this is also one. So this is also one online interpreter for Python. You can click on notebook and you can start writing the code, but I will suggest to go with ideally. Now what are the difference between your ideally and VS Code or Google Colab? So if I talk about VS Code or Google Colab, what is the difference between them? So this is what called IDE. So what is IDE? Integrated Development Environment. It's not learning. Okay. So it is also some code editor, but the best part of IDE is you will be seeing fully line by line execution. Here line by line execution is happening and there is no code editor. Means if you run anything once, you can't go back and you can't change in this line. No change is permissible. If you're writing anything, you can't change. So it's not a code editor, it is actually working like a CLI. CLI means command line interface. So it is working like that. Now let's resume our topic for Python. So this is all about Python installation, and we will be practicing all of our programs and code in ideally shell.